Hello and welcome everybody
What up?
to an episode of Perc Talk. It's been a minute.
That it has.
And
That it has.
I've been perking stuff myself. About to do some more percussion. But my name's Sid. Join with me as Will. It's been good, man.
Same old. One like, I don't even know what day it is. I was about to say a random number. Still trying to put back some of this food that I cooked.
You got about 1 or 2 more days.
I was about to say, because you won't leave it too long. I'm trying to chop it down. You know what I'm saying?
If I say all that food you cooked, you have like a Friendsgiving or something? Just invite random people. Hey, you look hungry.
It's pretty cool because our building here did like I don't even know what they called it. It's like a gifting kind of thing where people just bring anything that they're willing to donate. They said they got like 2 turkeys and a whole bunch of perishable stuff, and they set up this little, I don't know what, a little shelf. It's not like a shelf, but it has little doors on it. Whatever, you can see through it, and it's just got canned foods and stuff like that, and everybody's kind of welcome to it. It's a little thing they did for the community. Anybody that needs anything, and maybe if you got a bunch of kids and you're a little hard up because things is crazy now, and
they so like a little food pantry, like they have.
Yeah.
We got one of those in maybe a few of these in Bowling Green.
Yeah,
they'll go buy an extra can of food or a box of stuff, and then they'll go and throw it in that box. I've seen it with food. I've seen it with books. So yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, man, they cool out here, man. Yeah. They do little stuff like that. It's cool. They do that, like they did it for Halloween too. Told everybody, hey, bring your kids and this. They got I feel like they got a little thing they do for Christmas too. They'll put a tree, and if you want to hang some on it, just for like the community kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then they'll decorate it with all everybody's stuff or however they do it. So they got a little stuff like that they'll do out here. It's pretty cool. I was like, man, all right, I ain't even mad at this little joint out here. But.
Yeah. That's what's up. Always good to get back to the communique.
Yeah.
So, of course, with marching band season actually being over, it's kind of, and it's been kind of quiet on the DCI and WGI tip on some stuff. Sometimes it's hard to find some stuff to get to, but I just kind of think we was trying to think about stuff. And Pasic just happened a couple of weeks ago. If you're not familiar, which most of our listeners are, but Pasic is the Percussive Arts Society International Conference that happens every year. This is actually their 50th anniversary. I've had the chance to go to one. I need to make it a point to start going back.
I just need to go. Yeah.
Yeah. I went once when I was in college, and it was like, it's a percussionist dream. The guys and the ladies that you study, the college, university lines and DCI lines that you hear about and look up to, everybody's there. The who's who of the percussion world is there, and it doesn't matter what idiom it is either. It could be the marching arts. It could be commercial music, as far as drum set players. I think Dave Weckl played this year. If you're a drum head of any kind, Pasic's a place to go, especially if you live, close enough to get there.
Yeah.
So I've run out of excuses to not go, and I just need to start going back. Because the talent level there is awesome. The clinics are fantastic.
They say they'd be packed out, bro.
Yeah.
Just eyes glued everywhere. They've had people standing up. I don't know. I ain't never been, but is it like you sign up or something to go to a certain, or do you just walk in?
You just walk in, I think.
Yeah,
You
because
just
they said they ain't had no seats in some of the little areas. People pack to pack, man. I was like, that's so cool, man.
yeah, you have
That even
to.
now people pack stuff that out.
When you go to conferences and things of that nature, it's just like first come first serve. So like you make your schedule like the week before. They're like, all right, here's where I'm going, and I need to get there X amount of minutes early to make sure I get a seat. I know this was going to be packed. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and you gotta. I mean, it's if a conference does its job right, you can't make it to everything. You want to try to make it to everything, but like if they got that so much good stuff that you can't decide what you want to go to, because people be mad. You know, I mean, I want to go see this, but this is happening at the same time, and I couldn't decide which one I want to go to.
Right.
So yeah, it's pretty dope. Like I said, when I went, it was in Nashville.
No.
So it was right now. It was literally right down the road. And,
see, I missed that one because every time I hear about it, it's either in Florida, you know what I'm saying, somewhere around there.
Well, I think it's now. I don't want to say permanent, but I think it's pretty well established that it's going to be the same weekend as BOA. So it starts on Thursday, I believe, maybe Wednesday, and rolls through Saturday, and then it ends Saturday, and then a lot of times people walk straight from the Pasic the convention center, and go in the Lucas Oil to watch BOA Green Nats finals.
Smart.
So they
smart. That's what your mid says. So that's brilliant. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a thing now. I know a lot of my friends and stuff. They'll go up for Pasic for like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Maybe catch semifinals or one of the rounds Friday night or Saturday morning, and then do whatever they're gonna do. So it's legit.
That's what's up.
So one of the cool things that they do there, they have plenty of competitions throughout the week and showcasing the talent level of all of these folks. So we're going to look at a couple of those today. We got 3 videos lined up for you. So the first one we're going to watch is the University of North Texas's Snare Line.
Snare Line.
Yeah. Really well known. They always finish very, very well. A lot of the time, you'll get asked sometimes, why SCV Snare Line so good. A lot of times, yeah, a lot of times they come from, a few of those folks come from North Texas, which is, I believe, where the Renix teach, if I'm not mistaken. So it kind of makes sense. And, they I believe their percussion camp is down there too.
It would make sense.
When I think everybody else moves in California. I think the percussion section does theirs in North Texas. So we're going to watch theirs. And as we always do when we watch videos, we're going to shout out people who did the video. So this one is done by SDH Music. So go watch their version of it. Make sure you give them some love for doing the Lord's work and catching this. And we're going to start right on 0. So you ready?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. North Texas Snare Ensemble from Pasic 2025. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello everyone, my name is Zeke Strawn. This is the UNT 2025 Snare Ensemble entitled New Knowledge. Thank you.
New Knowledge. Oh no.
Hear the murmur in the background.
That was just really fast.
Yes.
I was like, I wasn't ready. Okay. Woo.
Okay.
Woo. Okay. Okay, that's hard.
Yeah, it's a lot.
A little bit. A little bit. Okay. Bruh.
That'll do it.
That'll gotta get you there a little bit. Yeah. So because when they was in that triplet like sub one triple row at the front edge
forever.
that just randomly went into a 16 note roll. Okay.
I was sitting there, I was like, all right, I ain't about to try to cut.
It got faster, but it wasn't speed. It was the note.
Yeah.
Like the rhythm change. Like, it's like, okay. And whatever back flip ghost pancake flip stick, it wasn't even enough. It was like ghosted. I was like,
Yeah, I was sitting here. I was like, all right, there's no way I'm going to be able to conversate on any
none of that
or none that I'm noticing, because they'll do something and then they're right into the next thing. But the composition of that was, I mean, I wonder if one of them did it. I wonder if one of those six wrote all of that.
Because to me, when it comes down to something like this, man, I feel like it's like when you're teaching your kids and they're just padding and they make up stuff. That's why I like sometimes letting kids make up their own visuals to book that I've done or something. It becomes personal, and then somehow they learn it quicker. So it would make sense if they did, if they all just got together and was like, all right, let's do this here next.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that. And then and that's how, because God, because I'm sitting here imagining, and I'm sitting like, bro, I almost would rather try to memorize show book than try.
It was 4 minutes.
God.
It was 4 minutes of stuff, and the transitions had to be thought out, and like I said, a lot of split work. They do a lot of compulsory as you, lots of hand speed, but also musicality.
Yeah.
It's it was dope. Like it was dope. Like that was a legit first read for me, and I was sitting there like, all right.
Yeah, I didn't see none of this.
I'm not saying that. Ooh, that was cool. But
right. Oh, that's how y'all feel.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's see what this tenor line's about now.
Right, I'm about to see.
So this will be the
UNT
North Texas, tenor ensemble. So they're both, and this is coming from EMC's dump. So where he dumps a lot of his recordings from different events and stuff that he goes through.
Mm.
So, but yeah. So make sure you hook him up and all that good stuff. So, all right. University of North Texas Tenor Ensemble. They got first place, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, play.
No. Thank you.
And we
just
have
walk off. Just walk off the stage. Well, I was about to be like, how you get a bell off of the rim? Get the rim to sound like a bell. Wasn't even looking at them stands.
With a reprise from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Nice. That's hard. That felt like a random tempo. I like that. Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna say ditto what I just said like 5 minutes ago.
Like literally. I'll give him this, boy. That dynamic control.
Oh yeah. That there was one in particular. In all spots. I was like, whoa! How you
Out of nowhere.
That?
Out of nowhere.
Like how you do subitos without stopping? Like,
and like that one part, I was talking about, like they all do this big hit, and then the two in the middle just crescendoed out of nowhere. I swear the tempo wasn't the same. How the hell you gonna come in and crescendo at the same time on a random? Okay. Congratulations on your trophy. Because that would have sold it for me if I was just by itself. It's like, what you not finna do?
right? Oh, okay, wait a minute. Pause. Hey, y'all stop for a second.
Hey.
Y'all stop for a second, because what you ain't finna do is play more musical than anybody ever in the history of ever.
You know what I'm saying?
Playing the tenor solo. I mean, I'm just saying.
Creative, man. That's good.
Yeah. It's just real smart writing, execution.
Yeah.
You'll get some folks that may be like, well, there are stick clicks and
blah
blah. But like, dude, like half of that stuff is not humanly possible. So excuse them for having a click or two in there, like geez.
Because I was gonna say the same about the snares. It's like, okay, we roughing some of this and blah blah blah, but at the same time, okay, yeah, I'm not finna flam chisel ditto para out of the left hand Ramacue, and neither are you. So there's that.
I would have looked at that sheet music and were like, where's the white at? Like,
dude, the whole page is black.
Yeah,
is this construction paper?
Where'd you get this black paper from?
Dog, that's the book.
I didn't know they made dark mode paper.
It's like, man, use the magnifying glass I gave you. There's the white right there. Oh, okay. God dang, you in the quantum realm right now trying to find the.
All these notes. So we're going to end off this episode with SCV. They had a performance. There was one of the guest groups to do a clinic there. So we're going to watch their performance of their program. Paul and Sandy were both there. We're both there talking about the product and how that goes on, and then so they got a nice little recording of that. So this video was posted by Steve Weiss Music. Hey, shout out Steve Weiss.
Steve.
So shout out to them, man. I remember when they didn't have a web page and it was just a book. You just ordered stuff out of the book.
See, yeah,
you have to call them and be like, I want this and this and this and all of this.
Them days.
Yep. So one of them cars he got, I'm sure I paid for it somehow.
Oh.
Because I used it a lot in college, boy, I tell you. But yeah, so here we go. Santa Clara Vanguard Percussion Section and their performance at Pasic from the 2025 season in 3, 2, 1, play. Right off the back, I'm done.
Literally almost turned it off. Literally almost. I was like, we're not doing this. I don't know if I can take it.
They do such a good job with soundscape.
Oh my gosh. And they making these sounds. That's what a lot of folks I don't think knew. Half of this, probably over half to everything you hear isn't actually coming from the synthesizer or some sound clip. They literally built these things that they're creating, the sounds that they're making. Insane, man. This is one I would pitch up a tent in the room to make sure I saw.
Drop the bass and bottom out of everything so you have the soprano voice of the snares popping through.
Genius.
Gives that sense of airiness. Basses.
And for them to have this video production behind them too, and them playing, it's like watching a movie but in real life.
Yeah. It's like, don't look behind you. Why? Just don't. Also remember, they hadn't played the show in like 3 months.
Right.
Or 2.
They probably told everybody to just randomly keep playing it when you can. It ain't fair. So just literally write what you want.
Yeah. And know that it's going to be played.
Yeah.
Crowd just like,
Like, am I alive? Because we can't be on Earth no more.
probably one of the more unique moments of this show.
Bro, all that was in octave. Ouch. That's all I'm saying. What? Okay.
I wonder if they auditioned who plays the theremin. So I wonder if they auditioned who plays the theremin.
Right. They're like, yeah, the theremin took 2 weeks by itself. Nah, you're just not right this year. It still might be my favorite ballad this year. Definitely top 3.
They had to have been playing that throughout this fall.
Yeah.
I would have forget all of that.
It don't help because I'm hearing the horn line in my head.
Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear the book.
It ain't helping.
classic SCV, man.
Mm-hmm. All them lifts.
Mm-hmm. False impact. I was a little of that. Okay, I would have looked at that on the ballot book and I'm like, what?
Yeah. Come on, Similar.
I'll see that too.
Okay.
I get chills watching.
Dude.
All right, so it was okay.
If you like that kind of stuff, you know, not really my cup of tea.
Shoot, that's my cup of tea,
Like
Kool-Aid.
Yeah, like gives me all the diabetes.
All
What?
It's this. You could, that with the complexities of that show, it was going to be a battle with them in Boston and Blue Coast.
I was going to leave it alone.
I know you were. I know.
I hadn't said anything.
You ain't said nothing. You still hadn't said nothing. So,
it's past.
Nah, but you get it deserves that right to be a contender. I mean, it's classic SCV. It's what they do, and it's done, and it's done so well. And it's just for them. It's a matter of was their show. If you want to look back in the past, and we're just kind of commentating on what they did at Pasic, but if you want to look back, it's just like was their show a little too hard?
I think in a lot of sense it might have been. And I've given praise, and I will admit the battery for SCV was dirty. They had some dirty moments, and you got to take little things like that into account when it comes to finals and and stuff like that. I'm going to just have issues with front ensemble and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's always going to be an issue with me, and it's always going to be a thing when so much is getting overlooked when it's supposed to be called percussion.
Yeah, I think that's our kind of our, without getting too far into this, because
I don't want to go.
But I think that's our big issue is when you have a front ensemble, and I know being from where we are, teaching in the Bluegrass State, we a lot of times we will see percussion sections where the front ensemble is completely neglected. It's a dumping ground. It's it's a place to put kids that didn't make the snare line or didn't make the drum line or whatever.
Even the band.
And even the band. Yeah, even the band.
I've had that happen.
And they're just there, and they're just like, you could be adding so much more to the program only if you were taking a little bit more seriously or given a shot to actually to do so. And front ensemble folks are hard to come by nowadays. Now, I wouldn't be surprised in 5 or 10 years that you see an uptick of front ensemble instructors, because a lot of your smaller groups and maybe some of your medium and larger groups are going to strictly a percussion ensemble or grounded percussion ensemble nowadays. I've seen a lot. State finals bands are going grounded that are larger size. So I think I noticed
that through y'all this year. A lot of Kentucky bands and and I was catch a video here and there, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, I was like, it's really a lot of front ensembles. Well, obviously some of y'all putting them on the field, people like to call them back ensembles, whatever, but it's the same thing. And let's be real, man. WGI's picked up their front ensemble gains now, and WGI now is almost to the point to where they're not going to allow you to not have a front two. If you ain't got a front two, you're not seeing that top 5.
Yeah.
And I love that. In any class. I promise you. And I love that about WGI.
Open world.
I don't care which one. And I want that to trickle down to these groups. And if you can't field a battery, okay. Whatever. That's how marching band's gonna be marching band. Or not. Yeah. It's just, we all know there's not one drum corps that don't have a battery in front. And that question just seems, we got to find that balance. And I know on our main podcast we talked about a lot of what some solutions could be for the DCI, but with evolution and evolving the programs and things like that, I personally do feel like these things need to get looked into because they're getting bigger. Yeah. Look at all of the stuff Boston's color guard did. I guarantee you not even those judges caught everything. But then turn around and look at Blue Coats. Are you kidding me? And then you get this fight because what show was it Blue Coats beat Boston's guard?
San Antonio, I think.
San Antonio?
It was one of the big regionals.
Yeah.
I think it was San Antonio.
And and then you get in these people get in these uproars. Well, how can blah blah and how can blah? I was like, are you looking? Because that probably got saw there, and it's not getting seen somewhere else, or whatever the case may be.
I thought about that when I was judging this year. I went on the field. The past few years, I've gone on the field to judge percussion, because it's a different experience down there.
It is.
But I walked down there and I was just like, and I was walking by the front and they was doing some stuff and I was like, I wonder if other percussion judges are catching some of this stuff, because it was a good group that was doing the stuff, and I was just like, like they did a little suicide drop and they did some other stuff, and I was just like, I made sure I was like, hey, I see that, I saw it, I appreciate it. So like, I wonder how much of the stuff that they're doing they're not getting caught because we're so concentrated on other stuff. But I think that's where our I don't want to say our issue comes from, but that's this, if when you got a front ensemble that I will, anytime I compare ourselves to anybody, I'm comparing it, and we don't have a battery, but I'll look at their front, and I'm just like, if their front's not doing anything, then their battery might be doing stuff, but how much can they actually do because of the situation that they're put in?
And the trouble, especially with KMEA, is that they get almost two, because if you have both, one's very, very, very lacking and one's not, they're giving so much credit to this while negating this and claiming this is making like that's in a theory. How is that fair?
Yeah, I will say this year, I don't know if this happenstance, but especially on the state level events, we've had a lot of music judges that were percussionists, like several. So like I would tell the kids, like, you ain't about to get away with nothing back here, because
that's good.
They know what you can do and what's capable. And so a lot of the commentary that we were getting was correct. Like I had no beef with it, because I told the kids, like, it's like, you can play this stuff, but if it ain't clean, you're gonna get credit. They can tell what dirty is. So things are changing. I think as more percussion folks are getting scored in music, in the music caption, not the percussion captions per se, but being scored in the music caption by percussion majors or percussion type of people, it's going to end up, and that's where it's important, where you put your resources where things are valued. And so if you think about your score sheet, on the score sheet for BOA, for Mid-States, one of the associations we're in, for KMEA, and for probably a lot of circuits, percussion is not a singular entity into the score. The music judge is supposed to comment on it, and you hope that if you have a strong percussion section, that you would get credit for it in the music caption. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but that's what the hope is. But in DCI, it is a part of the score. It is 10% of, and when you're talking about groups at the top 3 or 4 or 5, those tenths of a point that the percussion has, those tenths of a points that the brass have, those tenths of a points that the color has, they have to be strong. You have to be strong. So where we see those groups that are writing for those particular sections and pushing the envelope to maximize as much as they can out of those 10 points, it makes a big difference. It makes a big difference. So it's not a tangent, but it is what it is. But yeah, no, man, there's lots of Pasic videos, and we may watch a few more if you kind of like this and you want us to cover some more. I know we hit some of the ensemble stuff, but there were solos as well. We didn't hit any mallet ensembles or anything like that, if we can find them. So if that's something you want us to do, we can keep rolling with some of the Pasic stuff, because honestly, we got a while until WGI kicks back in.
A little bit.
Yeah, so
a little bit of time.
So we can also we can find some time to do some of that stuff as well. So, well, you got any closing remarks about anything?
Oh man, I'm actually pretty pumped for this WGI year.
Yeah, some changes, man.
A lot of changes actually. Even on the color guard side, price not coming out. So it's like, okay, doors are open.
That opens the spot.
I wonder if Avon's coming back. I haven't really looked into a lot of things on some of the stuff. So if they are coming back, that's going to be really interesting. But yeah, and the shakeup that's going down in the top independent world for percussion, like there's so many changes that happen. If you think about it, a lot of groups got different staff. You got the changes that just happened in placements recently and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, who's going to hold what? What can happen now? Can George Mason stay up there? You know, like little stuff like that. Like it's fair to get like.
How do you follow that up if you're George Mason?
Man, it's like they were Usher and they came out with Confessions. It's like, can you follow that album up? Boy,
it'd be really interesting to see if they kind of lean into that, or do a complete 180 and shift into something different. I'll be interested to see what happens. I honestly hope they can lean into it. I think there's a niche for it. I think there's a place for it, and I think you can do well with it if it's designed well, and of course if you play well. Father Ryan proved that many years ago.
Yeah,
so it'd be really cool to have that type of group again somewhere along the lines. But yeah. So yeah, lots to look forward to, and lots that we can talk about and things of that nature. You can follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. You can also find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So lots of places you can locate us. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know down below, like I said, what you think. If you want us to continue looking at the basics, if you've got some groups that you want us to watch, it could be your group. Link us a video, man. We'll hook it up, man. Because, like I said, we got some time and we just like percussion. So, that's how it's been.
let's hope.
All right. For Will and said, this has been another episode of Perc Talk.
Yes, sir.
We're going to keep it up, man. We're going to do this. So, you guys take care, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.
Holla.